I said, Abby, this is John Boyega. And as I said it, she said, this is John Boyega. We literally...
Is everyone all right in there?
I have a bomb, and I'm gonna kill myself and everybody in here. My demands and I'm met.
I'm sorry.
The VA stole my disability check. They left me homeless. I won't be able to feed my family. I need everybody to see what's happening here.
You have my undivided attention.
Get the blondes. Get the lights!
I don't want the bag split.
Everything you do matters.
Just make good, Brian. Just make good.
Hi, Abby. Hi, Kwame.
Hello.
I'm doing fine, and you?
Very well.
Good, thank you.
Thank you so much for your time. A pleasure to talk to you both and to talk about this very powerful movie. So I would like to know, we can start with you, Abby. What was about Brian's story that was so powerful that made you write the script with Kwame?
Well, when I first heard about Brian's story, it wasn't from the news reports the day it happened. It was from the article, 2 years later, Kwame, that I got texted over to me. And I was driving. I pulled over to the side of the road and read the full 40-page Aaron Gell article. And my heart was broken that I hadn't heard the story of a man who just wanted to be heard. And I recognized my father's story. My dad's a vet. And I recognized the story of so many other veterans that hadn't had their stories amplified. And there were so many things that were just bubbling up to the surface in Brian's world and Brian's story that I couldn't walk away from that.
Yeah, it was beautiful. Beautiful made. And Kwame, to find the perfect actor to play Brian, what was about John Boyega previous work that made you and Abby pick him to play the main character?
Well, and Abby, as the director, really made that decision. But I knew John from his very first job. I cast him in a play of mine where he had 1 or 2 lines. But when I got to the end of the draft, when we got to the end of the draft, first draft, I said, Abby, this is John Boyega. And as I said it, she said, this is John Boyega. We literally in sync.
We at that point were writing at the same time. So we were saying a lot of things at the same time.
and we sent an email off to his manager and just said, listen, John, would you read this? We think it's you. And it just so happened that he was busy, but as serendipity or whatever you believe in would happen, by the time we started making in the movie, John was available and slotted in and exceeded expectation.
Yeah, he did. It was a great performance. Also, Abby, what was your biggest challenge? On the scenes, tell me something.
This film was immensely difficult to make. Indie films are hard to make, to get done. Every film is a miracle. And this film, I think COVID was a pretty big challenge. Financing was a pretty big challenge. But you're just grateful that you've got partners with you, like Kwame, like John, to be able to weather those things.
Yeah, we also like the dialogues, the way that John interacts with. So, Kwame, how was was the biggest challenge for you to write from the article to bring to the script?
I think the thing for Abby and I is that we both believe in something that she quoted, and she said actually, was that every scene for us was about trying to find the hottest part of the fire. And we knew that this was a movie quintessentially that happened in one location. And that meant that the dialogue had to fire. Because certainly for the first part of the movie, we often called it like a kind of Dog Day Afternoon in the first act. And then the second act was a kind of a huge action movie.
A Michael Mann.
A Michael Mann-like movie. And so actually we knew that the dialogue had to be really tight because this is a character movie. And so, both of us really enjoy being quite verbose and then chopping it down to its essence. And so that was the process that we enjoyed. At least, actually, I shouldn't say both of us. I like to be verbose, and then we'd cut it down.
Kwame does a really good job of doing character voices. So he has his own version of Estelle, and he's got his own version of
what Abby actually means is that's just me doing really bad American accents and her fixing me.
Kwame, I think they're pretty good.
No. Thank you for your generosity, friend.
Jana, I think you're muted there.
That's amazing. I just want to thank you so much for your time. A pleasure to talk to you both. A lot of success always, and keep going because you guys have a good writing. I love it. Thank you.
Thank you. Pleasure.
Thank you so much.
Bye-bye. Thank you. If you like this video, don't forget to comment, to like, and subscribe to our channel right here.